All right, so our next and everybody's a couple people are excited for this. I've been hearing a couple people talking and stuff, waiting for him to come up and stuff.
Wait,
so
he's here? He's here?
I believe so. JSO the Rulo.
Let's get
Hold
on a second.
All right, everybody, shout out to our special guest, JSO.
Let's get it. Welcome.
Yes, welcome to CKG Sound, man. How you doing?
Good,
How you
man.
feeling?
Feeling good, man.
Yes. Let's get it.
So I'm super excited to interview you today. Honestly, when people talk about artists in the area, you're a name that pops
up a lot. Yeah.
You feel me? And it's not just like you're not just a rapper, you're not just a singer. You're so unique. So why don't you tell the people a little bit about who you are and how you got into this music thing?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I started music young, and then I grew up around music, so I figured there's something I wanted to do. But then growing up, I played instruments, and then after playing instruments, I felt stagnant with it, and I wanted to do more to kind of control it and put more emotion into what I was doing. So that's when I started grasping music around like 8th, 9th grade, and then come that time, that's when I started taking things serious, and I could project real life feelings into what I'm actually doing with my craft and with art. So
that's fire. What do you play?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I used to play the saxophone on the low.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why you
fine.
wrote melodic. You got that rhythm.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. I was like, what instruments is he playing?
Okay, dope.
So what inspired you to start creating music and just making music? I know you said you were always surrounded by it and stuff, but what made you be like, yo, let me take what I got and show the world what I got?
Honestly, just really growing up and having idols, watching big superstars like Michael Jackson, 50 Cent, Lil Bow Wow, like we were talking earlier.
Yeah.
Just kind of being in that presence and just seeing that you could really do what you love and have fun with it and take it to the next level. So it's I got to that point, it's all right, instead of just thinking about it, let me just go ahead and jump on and start doing it and see where I can take it. So
Facts. And you're from Hagerstown, or are you?
Yeah.
Okay,
Hagerstown,
born and raised?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's what's up. And for all the people watching, from Hagerstown and stuff, people out here doing shit. You feel me?
Right.
You just gotta
Most
do it.
Gotta
you feel me?
That's right.
Yeah. Straight up.
Hell yeah. Okay, so let me ask you. So, what was one of your first real experiences where you're like, dang, I can really take this artistry stuff serious? People start respecting you as JSO.
I would like to say, when I really felt like people could take me serious, probably I would say my first show, my first live show.
Okay, where was that?
Yeah,
first live show. I actually did my first live show in Boston, Massachusetts.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah, but it's my first time actually being live and getting to show my energy to the crowd, and just kind of the whole trip though was in my head damn, what if they don't like me, what if it's just dead, I get off anything, but everything worked out with that. And then after that night I was I could really do this, I could really make this a lifestyle, and this is something I feel that's right, I'm not forcing it. So it just felt right.
Now, have you ever had an interaction with somebody who listens to your music and stuff, or somebody come up to you and say something yo, I really resonate with that, or just say something to you that made you feel damn, I really helped change this person's life, or I impacted this person, or they really, what I mean, they received your message? And have you ever had an incident like that or anything?
I've actually had some incidents like that.
Okay.
And that's actually kind of what keeps me going, actually. And it made me tap in a little bit more in tune to how much feeling I'm putting into my music and how organic it is. So even during a rough time, or even something I went through maybe months or years ago, as long as I'm keeping it real and keeping it raw, I feel people can connect to it. So
That's fire. Okay. So tell people about you're an independent artist. Are you signed to anybody or anything like that?
I'm independent right now.
Okay. Boom, independent. See. So tell people at home what's it take for an artist to go down that route? Because there's a lot of trials and tribulations, that you go through. So let them know a little bit about what you had to go through to get to the position that you are and stuff. Because it's not easy.
I mean, honestly, you just gotta you gotta understand there's gonna be a lot of no's, there's gonna be a lot of rejection, there's gonna be a lot of rejection, there's gonna be a lot of times you wanna quit, there's gonna be a lot of times you really wanna just hang it up and maybe second guess yourself, but remember what brought you to it first, and then just stick to that and just stay true to yourself, and everything's gonna prevail, and just continue to work on your craft. Don't let days and weeks go by that you're just not working on what you want to be, because if you do that, you'll lose touch in yourself and you lose touch in what you really want to be. So that's one thing I can tell an independent artist, and just definitely just never quit, never throw in the towel.
Yeah, hell
anything
yeah.
can happen in any given second. Just keep pushing.
Exactly.
Facts. That's it.
And-
Longevity.
yeah, no, straight up. Clap to that. But yeah, that's facts. And like I said, that's the main thing. You know, people don't understand. Like, you know, they see the luxuries of an artist. They see the videos. They see, you know, all the nice stuff, and they're like, you know, oh, I want to emulate that, or I want to be that. But they don't understand the, you know, the things that people have to go through to get to that position. You know what I
Right.
mean? And it's like, you know, as an independent artist, we're not signed. We don't have help from nobody. Everything's done from yourself with your team, you know what I mean, like that. So it's like, you know, being able to do something like that and sustain yourself and just keep pushing and going and just creating more opportunities for yourself. Like, that's awesome, bro. That's awesome.
Yeah, definitely commend you on that.
Appreciate that.
For sure. So let me ask you this: what was one of your favorite like experiences as an artist?
Favorite experience?
Like something that really stands out to you. You're like, damn, like this feels like better than life almost.
Favorite experience, I would say. Honestly, just getting the positive feedback to just keep doing what I'm doing, like from people to tell me, like, it's always good to just hear, like, man, like you're gonna be there one day, man. Like, we really see this in you. Like, that just really keeps me going. Like, just getting those type of compliments and those type of comments on the side, like that just really can keep me going and really like just fill up my tank and just keep me all the way like ready, like, and just keep pushing. Especially during, you know, like dark times like the pandemic and things like that. So
Okay, so
definitely
you want
things
to talk
like
about
that.
pandemic a little bit. What types of things did you do as a musician during the pandemic to kind of keep yourself sane?
Honestly, when the pandemic hit, I'm not gonna lie, before the pandemic, I was kind of like really stagnant with music. Like, I would put maybe like a song or so out every now and then, and I just was kind of just doing it, and it was kind of questionable. But when the pandemic hit, I kind of really got like in my bag and really started working. And the pandemic actually made me like get on my stuff a little harder and really like turn up on things. So
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because I say that too in a way. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the most moves the money made was during the pandemic.
for sure though.
You feel me? Like, for real.
You had
Because,
to
like,
find a way.
yeah, because you,
know?
like, yeah, you sitting down, you can't go outside, you can't do nothing. So what else you gonna do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make opportunities for yourself and find
right.
ways to, you know, to learn to adapt to different situations. I mean, even as an artist now, like, we're going through this whole NFT phase and all this, you know, cryptocurrency and how artists and stuff are trying to, like, you know, like cross the two and stuff. Like, you know, it's hard for artists because we're not getting paid already for our stuff, and then people out here trying to create copies of your work in an NFT, and then they can make money off of that. But are they cutting the artist a check and stuff like that? So it's like, you know what I mean? Just it really, you know, comes down to, like, you know, the artists, and like we really gotta like look out for these artists, even like us, you know, independent artists, because we don't have the help from all these people and stuff like that. Everything we're doing is literally organic, you know what I mean? So it's like you can't knock anybody for doing that, because at the end of the day, they're doing more than you probably are. You feel me? So it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's it, consistency.
Got to
So-
stay consistent.
Let me ask you this, JSO. So if somebody doesn't know you, how would you describe yourself as an artist? Like, what type of music do you make? What type of artist are you?
I'm a melodic artist, honestly. I like a lot of melody. I love melody. I can't really make music without melody. Like, I have to have melody, and it's definitely gonna be something like that's gonna stick in your head. That's something about my music. Like, you're gonna find something in my music. There's gonna be a line, a bar, a hook, something that's just gonna replay in your head some point, some way. So I kind of explain it like that, and just that I'm versatile. I don't stick to one genre. I switch my sounds like a lot, even just in one song. So
Yeah.
it's just something different. I just tell them it's something different. Just give it a shot and check it out. That's it.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's good. Yeah, it's important to not be put in a box, because I feel like, you know, as an artist, they want you to either be a rapper or a singer.
singer,
You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
But it's like, look at the most successful people. They have multiple streams of like talent and income. You know what I
Right.
mean? So yeah, you hit the nail on the head right there.
and like you were saying, I'm kind of the same way when I make music. I'm a melodic. Like, I'm sitting there, I'll put a beat on, and I'll be like, I'll come up with a melody, and if I like it, then I'll start writing to it. You know what I
Right.
mean? That's how I am. But I know other people who write and then try to figure out the melodies and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But I've always found to myself to be like, you know, just make a melody and then put the words to
Just
it.
ride out with it.
Yeah,
Indeed.
exactly,
That's it.
exactly.
So let me ask you this: whenever you write music, do you have like a process? Does inspiration just like randomly hit you, or
Come to
you're
you,
like you
right.
block time out and be like, okay, I'm working on like my music
Right,
here.
right.
Honestly, inspiration will just come hit me, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I get a lot of my inspiration when I'm in the car driving. It's not
I
the
feel
safest
that.
thing,
Okay.
Yeah.
but I can come up with like a nice hook or just something like something about me being in motion, just in the car, like a back road or whatever, highway, anything. It's just music just comes to me and just like ideas, and then that's when I'll throw in like a beat, and then that's just when things will really just come to me, and I'll just lock in and just like stick with it. But something about being in motion just can keep me like writing, you know, something about it. So
No, I feel that, because like, you know, even a lot of artists now and stuff, like when they tour and stuff, they record on the way and stuff, because it's like they want to get the vibe. They want to, like, you know, if you're in a big city and stuff, you want to get that vibe in your song. You feel me? It's like you go home and try to recreate that. It's kind of hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you're already
for sure.
there in the moment. Like, you know what I mean? It's like you're saying, like, you create that aesthetic, like there on the spot and stuff.
and honestly too, like another thing that I can get like my creative juices going, like when I'm just around other creatives that are just working, the creative juices are going, whether it's a studio session that might not be mine, just being around people creating make me like really want to create, like,
Yeah.
and it just puts me on that path. So
Yeah.
definitely,
And that's and going off of that, I think that's like, you know, how artists should look at it. You know what I mean? Like, we shouldn't look at each other as competition and stuff like that. Look at it as we can grow from each other. You know what I mean? Iron sharpens
Right.
iron. So it's like you might have a melodic flow of some sort that, you know what I mean, that could help my melodic flow enhance or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's like just building off of each other and just not looking at each other as competition, because we're all literally trying to do the same thing, get this money, get this bag. You got to understand, like, there's money to be made out here. You feel me?
definitely.
Like, it's just
Definitely.
illusions and perspectives, and you just got to change your perspective on how you know, maneuver and stuff like that.
No, facts though, facts. So I have a fun question for you.
What's up?
So outside of music, what's like an interest of JSO, like for any fans out there listening?
I love the gym. I'm gonna be real. I love to be in the gym.
Oh, you probably catch them in the gym there, guys.
Yeah, I love to be in the gym. I love to eat. I love me some wings. Like any like wing spot, I gotta hit them up. And then I like to play like video games too. Just
Okay.
Okay, what kind of video
Right,
games?
where you at?
I'm on the Madden right now.
Okay.
Okay.
I be on the Fortnite. I just got hip to the
Yeah,
Fortnite.
yeah, I'm on the Madden right now. I'm on the Call of Duty, and then I'm a little bit on the 2K too. But yeah,
Okay.
like I like the sports games though. I'm really on the Madden right now.
So-
Anybody seeing this, you think you're nice, you know, we can.
Oh,
Yeah.
can set
That's
it up.
right.
he said it. He said it.
You know, yeah. But that's what I be doing. Though. I be keeping it chill though.
Okay. So do you do any like streaming off of Twitch or anything like that?
Honestly, no, bro. I used to stream growing up, like
Oh, okay.
on like little apps, like it used to be like what was it called? Like You Now, things like that, and I forgot the other one. Periscope, yeah, back in the
Oh
day.
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, ever since then, I stopped like streaming, honestly. But yeah,
Okay, true. Because like I always tell artists too, you know what I mean, that's just another outlet of making revenue and stuff.
For
you know what I
sure.
mean? Because they pay more on streams on Twitch than they do artists. You know what I mean? You make a whole 8 cents on Twitch and you make a fraction of a penny.
Yeah.
Or whatever on a streaming platform. So it's like, you know, just learning how to maneuver in these different outlets and use it to your advantage for your music, your brand, your what you got going on and stuff like that. But that's dope that you play games and stuff like that too.
Definitely.
Hell yeah.
So go see him on Madden, because
Yeah.
that's what he said.
I'm out here, man.
He out
Right.
here. He
Yes,
ain't
sir.
playing no games.
At all.
Right. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. So another question for you. So what are some goals of yours? Like, you know what I mean? You're in these, like, you're building your foundation, you're building your catalog. You know, where do you see yourself going with this?
What's next?
Next, I definitely this year for like 2022. One thing I don't really do usually, looking back at myself as an artist, I'm definitely gonna drop a lot more singles this year. Just dropped my first single Friday, actually starring the night. Actually recorded with Dip and Tweet Sweet, so
Okay.
we got that out. It's going crazy, and then
Make
but
sure
yeah,
y'all check that out.
I'm gonna drop like a lot more singles this year. I'm gonna keep growing. I'm gonna do a lot more collaborations, and then I'm also gonna do a lot more writing projects this year. So I'm looking forward to. And then other goal. My goal is to get verified this year on Instagram. So that's what
Okay.
we're going for this year.
Okay.
Hell
So
yeah.
shout out to JSO for doing that, yo. Hell yeah. Like I said, it's only up from here, you know what I mean? And for you, like I said, you already established, people know who you are and stuff, you know what I mean? So it's like taking it to the next level and stuff, you know what I mean? So yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah.
Is there any questions in the audience? Anybody got any questions and stuff? He said, I got hella questions. All right. Oh, I was looking at Corey sitting there like, oh.
Right.
Anybody got
Hell
any
yeah.
questions though? Anything?
Oh, you said you just dropped a new single. What's the name of the new single?
Oh, it's called Star in the Night.
So you
Yeah,
tag it in there.
Star in the Night. I got you. Yes, indeed.
So what inspired you to make that track?
Honestly, it was a late night. It was like,
It's on the road shit. Like
yeah,
you said.
like literally just a real late night. It was like 4:30, 5 a.m. But the stars were out crazy. Like I went out on the back deck. The stars were just out. I was just chilling. I was like, all right. I started playing some beats, and this one just stuck to me. So I was like, all right. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna just name it Star in the Night, and then just kind of wrote it out like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just how that came about. Yeah.
Hell yes. Make sure y'all check that out, JSO. All platforms.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. Okay, so let me ask you this then, because we have another segment here for you.
Yeah,
Which is
ain't
gonna
no,
be in
man.
love. It's gonna be
We're
funny,
gonna
y'all.
see how knowledgeable you are in the hip hop and the you know what I mean?
We're gonna get there.
Little something.
But so let me ask you this then. You know, what's something that you want to leave people with? Like, you know what I mean? You came in, you told them a little about who you are and, you know, what you want to go, where you want to go. What's something you want to leave the audience with here at CKG Sound?
I mean, honestly, what I want to leave them with is just what just I want to leave them with. I mean,
I feel like you left them with a lot.
yeah, but I'm trying to think of something like.
Whether it's something you stand for, something you want to be remembered
think,
for.
man.
Yeah, one thing for sure though. Yeah, one thing for sure is like, you know, like if you don't believe in something, you'll fall for anything. I really stand heavy on that. Like that's very, very like very, very, very sturdy on that. And then just another thing, just anything you really like want to get, you can get it. Just keep pushing, honestly, and just generate love and less hate. That's all I got really to say.
Yeah,
Just generate more love.
That's facts.
The world
Generate
needs more love,
Yes,
you know,
yes,
so.
yes. Spread that through
Indeed.
the speakers, through the
That's
chats.
right.
Y'all better be in there showing positivity.
Yes, all love.
All right, so should we jump into our next segment? Oh, he got a question. All right, let's get it.
All right, so as a music artist, what's your favorite part if it has to come to like songwriting or like once you finally have that song recorded to like performing it live on stage or like the music video? If you had to pick one segment of like that, what would be like your favorite part of the whole
The live show, hands down.
live show?
Yeah. That's honestly like, but now it's changed for me. Like it used to really be recording. I still love recording, but like bringing that out to the crowd is just, it's different. But now it's starting to feel like a live show when I record too. So like, it's just, everything's fun. Like I just want to keep having fun, man. Just keep having a good time with it, for sure.
So did you ever like you know, first starting and stuff, like hitting the stage, was that ever an issue? Like, you know, fear or like, oh man, am I gonna mess up?
I had a
or,
slight
like-
fear for a while, but sometimes I'll get that little like anxiety knot in my chest, but it'll go away once it's time. Like you always are gonna feel that, but like
Yeah.
it just goes away once it's time. Like once it's time to do it, it feels good. So
And that feeling afterwards, like, you know what I mean, of like oh shit, am I gonna fuck this up or not? And then you go do it, and then you come back like, damn, I just did that shit. You know what I mean?
real.
Like you said, that is the greatest feeling
It
for
is.
real. Hell yeah. Even when you're tired and exhausted from like, you know, traveling from place to place and like staying up late hours to record and do all that
Yeah,
stuff. You know
most
what I mean?
definitely.
At the end of the day, it's like you go and perform, you see people's interaction, you're just like, yes, like,
indeed.
that's why I'm doing this shit.
most definitely
Hell yeah.
That's
hell yeah.
dope, man.
appreciate that.
No,
All
all
right.
right. Well, listen,
get it.
Jay. So, another question.
Yeah, I remember you from the last video with the shovel and
Oh yeah, pressure, yeah.
and all that.
Yeah.
Have you made another video since then?
Oh, I made a few videos since then. Yeah, yes
Yeah?
indeed. Oh yeah, most definitely.
Okay, I have to check them
Yeah.
out.
Oh yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes.
Yes indeed.
Let the people know at home and here.
Oh,
Let them know
yeah.
where
So
they
on
can check you
YouTube,
out.
y'all can check me out. Official JSO on YouTube. Official JSO. Newest video, we got the Think of Me video out right now, going crazy. And then before that, we also got the Too Late video that's out. I'm about to drop another video next month, and that's gonna be for Lost in Thought. But we got a lot of videos on the way for sure this year. A lot more visuals.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so make sure you go check them out on all platforms.
That's right. Another question.
I just want to say I just followed the IG.
I appreciate you, man. Thank
Yeah,
you.
there we go, there we go.
You're inspiring. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. I salute you, man.
I appreciate that, bro. Salute, man. Appreciate that.
See, that's what we about, man. That's what we about.
I appreciate this is my second podcast here, and I always get something out of it. And you just gave me the word organic, because I never put organic in music together.
Yeah.
Call me green, but
Yes,
that
sir.
stuck out to me.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that.
Anybody else in the crowd got anything for JSO?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
good,
All
that's
right,
good.
well, listen, thank you so much for your time, your interview, speaking up, and letting us know who you are. But
it's not over.
it's not over.
We about to test your brain a little bit.
We're going to see just what you know,
See what I
JSO.
know.
All right. So this next segment is called WhoDat, right? So we're gonna show you a couple pictures on the screen. They're gonna be blurred out. We're gonna give you a couple facts about them, and you just gotta figure out.
Figure out who it is.
Yeah, who that? Yeah.
Multiple choice, right?
Let's
Yeah,
get
yeah,
it.
yeah, you got it. All right, let's look for this. Yeah. Now we want to make sure you take this paper. Yeah.
All right, take it slow with him.
All right,
we
we'll
don't
take it
know what he
slow.
knows yet.
I hope it's multiple choice though. Not playing.
All right, there's your first picture, right?
Uh huh.
All right. So fact number one: at the age of 14, he taught himself how to play the piano. Okay. He was banned from the UK for a few years. In 2014, he was arrested for inciting a riot. If y'all in the audience want to help him, that's cool. If y'all want to think who it is.
But don't say it yet. Let him. All right, go ahead.
All
One
right,
more.
and this is your last fact.
All right.
He attended 12 different schools growing up because he traveled a lot.
All right. Tyler, the Creator.
Yeah!
All right, next person. Let's get it.
All right.
All right, so first fact. This singer was born on the 16th of March in 1988, making her 30 years old.
But
She kicked off her music career contributing vocals to a group, B2K. She has an alter ego called Jay Hennessy.
And has a daughter with Orion, which is Omarion's brother.
Don't do it. You don't got it? You know her. I know you
do.
know her.
He said, I do. She got
I
that alter
do.
ego called that Jay Hennessy.
Triggered.
What we thinking in the audience?
Oh,
I know, I forget.
Yeah, Jay, I go.
Okay,
Yeah.
two. You got two now.
Right, he got two. He good at this.
All right, that was Janae. Next.
All right, our third one. All right, here's the picture. His last name means thankful, and his parents were Black Panther members, and he was born in East Harlem, New York City. I'm gonna leave you with that right now.
all right, wait. What was the last one?
The last one is he was born in East Harlem, New York City.
Okay, cool.
His parents were Black Panther members, and his last name means thankful.
All right.
I'll give you one more fact.
Tell
you
me
ready?
Yeah,
last
one more.
All right.
Yeah.
He came back as a hologram.
Oh.
He said, oh.
That's Pop. Yeah.
Yeah, that last
All
one.
right,
All right, next.
Okay.
Okay, so this person, she was the most nominated female artist at the 2018 Grammy Awards. She grew up in Maplewood, New Jersey. When she was a high school sophomore, she was ranked 5th in the nation as a gymnast. She was raised Muslim.
This one's kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. Yo.
That's why I needed
Who?
multiple choice, man. I would have got it.
Okay.
She was the most nominated female artist at the 2018 Grammy Awards.
2018 Grammy Awards.
She's from Maplewood, New Jersey.
She was a high school sophomore, and she was ranked 5th in the nation as a gymnast. And she was raised Muslim.
Wale. Need to know.
Who we talking about? Let them know at home.
Who is it?
SZA.
SZA for the win. All right, next.
All right, so this next one, right? He was born in Lima, Peru. In 2008, he teamed up with a nonprofit human rights organization to help build an orphanage to Kabul in Afghanistan using the profits made from his album. Okay? The views expressed in his lyrics are largely commentary on issues such as class struggle, socialism, poverty, religion, government, imperialism, and institutional racism. His full name is Felipe Andrés Coronel.
Oh, wait. Read it over one more time.
That resonated.
I feel like I'm getting it. One more time.
All right, so his full name is Felipe Andrés Coronel. He was born in Lima, Peru.
Okay.
And in 2008, he teamed up with a nonprofit human rights organization to help build an orphanage
Yep.
to Kabul, Afghanistan, using the profits made from his album. And think about, you know what I mean, what the world classifies other places as. That's a
I'm thinking
clue.
about Pitbull, man.
No, not Pitbull.
Alright, yeah.
Immortal Technique.
Alright, but
Yes. Good try though.
Yeah, I was trying to.
All right,
it's
next
next
one. All right, so this person is from 149th Street and Lenox Avenue in Harlem, New York City. They're a part of the Diggin' in the Crates crew, which included artists like Showbiz, AJ, Diamond D, Buck Wild, and Fat Joe the Gangster. He signed with Columbia in 1992. This artist's debut album, Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous, was one of Jay-Z's first big-time features.
Come on, you gotta know this. No, but no.
But in that era, Fat Joe.
Nah, he was on his team, yeah.
Alright, you wanna give it to him?
He's affiliated with him.
It's Big L.
Big Al.
Yes.
Big L, y'all.
Lenox Avenue, you know what I mean? That's.
Alright, next.
All right, so our next one, our first fact is born in Lithia Springs, Georgia. This person was born in Georgia. He was the first artist to have a song remain at number 1 on the Billboard 100 list for 19 weeks.
Crazy.
Made it onto Forbes magazine's 30 under 30 list in 2020. And this one's gonna give it away.
Yeah.
His real name is Monterio,
Oh yeah.
born as Monterio Lamar Hill. And that is...
Lil Nas X up there.
Okay.
Yeah, ding, 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 ding. He
There
got
we
that.
go. Okay, next.
I feel like such a millennial. This is crazy.
It's okay. We made it together. All right, y'all. So this next one. His first album hit number 1 on the hip hop and R&B charts, and he became the first Latino rapper to go platinum. This person is from the Bronx, New York.
And he died of a heart failure at 28 years old.
Oh, pun.
Ding, ding, ding.
You got it out there,
That's
yo.
fun, yeah.
That's Big Pun. All right, y'all. We got 2 more.
All right, so this next one, right? Who you think that is? Before I start giving
I be thinking there's a few people. I don't know.
Right.
Each time.
All right. So he joined a young rap group called Brutal Youngs. He studied scripture with a priest who conducts prison ministry, and he identified as a Hebrew Israelite. This led him to filing to change his name to Bill Kahan Blanco. The name Kahan means priest in Hebrew. I'll probably chop that up, but let's see. His parents are immigrants from Haiti, and was born. I'm gonna chop this up too. Deshaun Octave. All right, so his parents were immigrants from Haiti. I'll give you one more clue. He's from Florida.
From FL.
Come on, y'all.
Kodak. Oh, yeah.
So,
Now, see, the photo made it look like it was someone in like a turtleneck and a gray.
right.
I'll be trying to guess the photo, but it don't be working.
All right, so we're
All
gonna give him
right.
this last one.
This last one, let's see if you can get it.
Yep,
So this
yep.
person,
Hold on, who do you think that is before we start?
I
that could be
don't know.
anybody.
No idea, bro.
All right, so this person received writer's credit working with a famous Jamaican artist.
Is a fan of the Red Sox and has a drink named after him.
This person released a 20-song EP in October 2021. 20-song EP on all platforms. 2021.
Who?
No.
No.
Wait.
Let's give him the
What
final
was the question?
one.
Yeah, the final question. Yeah.
Okay, the final one. All right.
This is the
All right.
father.
Yeah, this is the final one. This person's fathers and uncles were DJs in their younger years and also have family in Boston. Who
Oh,
are
that's
music artists as
me.
well.
Hell yeah. Good job.
Probably ringing a bell. I'm like, nah, hold on. Yeah.
Look at that
Right.
video.
But, Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's up. That's what's up.
You said
Yes.
who?
I know.
You said who it
I
was?
said party next door.
Party next door, right?
Drake.
Okay. Okay.
That's funny. All right, so that concludes our Who Dat segment.
Yeah, give a round of applause for JSO.
Yes, we did good. We did good.
All right, y'all. All right, so that was a super fire interview, super fire Who Dat section, but we're not done yet.